What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, and once again I am joined with
Gersh1
as we bring you another enticing episode of For the Greater.
This is a video series where we answer the questions left by you, the viewers. If you have a question for us, comment down below. Put question in front of your question because we get to those questions first. Now, before we get into it, I just want to let you guys know that my the foresight power?
Prognostication.
Yes, those powers are telling me that we will be interrupted by the Chaos Gods sometime during this video, so it's probably going to be a shorter video.
Yeah, and that's why it seems like we were talking at 1.25 speed in the beginning of the video.
Right. This question comes from Jared Smith. What color is orc blood in the lore? It's usually always red.
Usually. I always thought it was like a green or a purplish color.
Yeah, I've seen purple a lot too, so that would be like the second one. Mm-hmm. But it's really up to you. It depends on like what you believe, because you have to remember that like the reason blood is red is because it makes contact with oxygen.
Right. The oxygenation and the color spectrum pushes out or absorbs everything except red, so that's why you see it red.
So if you are painting a mini and then he has red blood or purple blood and somebody calls you out on it, you could say, well, technically in the battlefield that we are fighting, the oxygen level is blah, blah, blah. And then
you could just say, dude, my mom didn't let me buy the red.
Yeah, you could say that too.
Yeah. My mom doesn't like blood on my minis.
Right.
And as long as I live under her roof, I have to follow her rules.
Yeah, that's why you got to paint things purple. Because purple is a sneaky color. And it kind of makes sense that red goes faster, blood goes faster, so more blood flow through the orcs means a harder orc.
That's right.
Next question.
Alexander Schrorgren. Why does it hurt when I pee?
So two reasons. Either you are holding on to your urine in your balls for too long, or you got something stuck in there. You got to kind of backtrack, figure out where your junk was, and then you would know.
Right. Sometimes if you have a highly iron diet, you're going to have little space rocks in there. So just get a magnet and just pull it out.
Yep.
Kind of like that one game where like he's like a bald guy and there's like little like magnet hair.
Oh, yeah. The one, yeah, where you would buy, what is it called? Something Pete. But yeah.
Pete. I was in Goonie. Do orcs have sex with other races?
No, they're asexual. So, no, that's not called asexual. What is it when they reproduce with themselves?
Horny.
There you go, that one.
Well, they don't even reproduce in that way. Like, they don't have genitalia, right? They're just fungus. They reproduce by dying and giving off spores.
No, but I'm pretty sure like fungus are still considered some type of...
Well, isn't literally a fungus, like a mushroom, is the reproductive part.
Oh, yeah. So
the actual organ or organism is underneath the ground.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
So it's like if you were buried in the sand on a beach and you got hard and it stuck up. It's like you're a little mushroom.
So that's what mushrooms are. So when we were walking around kicking mushrooms or kicking like phalluses.
When you eat mushrooms, you're eating fungus phalluses.
Ew, I'm not gonna put that on my pizza no more. It's gross.
Double mushroom for me.
This question comes from Epic Bacon Krillin. Are you two boyfriends?
No. I mean, we're boys and we're friends. That kind of hurt.
That would actually be illegal in the state of Illinois. I hope it's illegal in the state of Illinois. We're cousins. Oh no, you could. It's being married, right? You could probably still, yeah. You know, Giuliani, he married his cousin.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. that makes Borat 2 even wilder.
Yeah. Next question.
This one's by Colin in Texas. I thought girls don't pee; they cry.
Sometimes.
I mean, it depends.
It depends on how masculine the girl is. Because there's some girls at the gym who, like, they would make you cry.
I mean, look at Gina Carano from Mandalorian. Whew, she makes me cry.
Yeah. This question comes from Jay Barnes. Who is the funniest space marine? That's a good question.
I don't know. That's interesting. Because space marines don't really have humor. Unless it's probably one from, like, Warhammer Adventures or something like that.
Yeah, normally it was the Emperor's Children who were the most charismatic. But now, I'm not too sure. Well, because obviously they're traitors. So I mean, it might be that Chaos Space because Slanesh, those Noise Marines. My mind is trying to make sense of all of this. So Noise Marines will probably be the funniest, but then Nurgle probably like they're always happy.
Mm-hmm.
So usually when you're happy, you are kind of funny. Now for regular Space Marines, I'm not too sure. An angry Marine, but he's
Maybe
just angry.
salamanders, because they at least have like ties with like their families and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I would see them more as like
Stoic.
stoic and honorable and like kind. I think charisma wise, maybe the Ultramarines.
Yeah, that's true.
So what's his name? The
Cato Sicarius.
Yeah.
Uriel Ventress.
yeah, one of those guys.
This is by Damned Legion. Why are you guys so bloody awesome and so informative? Keep up the great work. You're a legend. Real question though. What is an undivided chaos army?
An undivided chaos army is just a chaos army that is basically the 13th Black Crusade. That is a chaos undivided army.
The Alpha Legion is undivided. They don't pledge themselves to a singular chaos god as their patron.
So you see demonettes fighting alongside berserkers, or like what are those the beasts of Nurgle fighting alongside the little anteaters of Tzeentch.
Yeah. Or they can not even have any demons at all and just be like cultists, chaos, Space Marines.
Yep.
Scat G. These biology lessons sure are amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Bees stored in the balls, obviously, that's biology.
And you know, it's funny because like I remember in school, our teacher or people would criticize teachers saying that when are we ever going to use this information? Well, we use it all the time. So we're glad we paid attention to 7th grade health class when we weren't watching Degrassi. We were obviously paying attention to the teacher.
Yeah. That's the one major reason why I don't bring my phone around everywhere, because they always told me you're never going to have a calculator on you, so I can't have my phone. Exactly,
yeah. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy that you need to fulfill.
There you go.
The face biters say...
Face biter?
Do you think there is a possible...
Hold on, is it face biter or phase spider?
Oh, face biters. Plural. So there's multiple of them.
Gotcha.
And he asks, or they ask, do you think there is a possible credible threat enough that would reunite the races of the universe? The Nids.
Yeah, once they all arrive here, everybody's going to finally know that, hey, these guys are actual threats. Look at how they're leaving hospitable planets into just rocks.
Yeah, and it already happened, because like after the Damocles Gulf Crusade, the Imperium allied with the Eldar and allied with the Tau to fight the Tyranids. They've done it too against the Necrons, so they're not as what is it, like opposed to linking up as they make it out.
That's true.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna butcher this, but Naghai Tummings says, "Blessings from Jamaica. Warhammer 40K is fire."
It is. That's awesome that you're from Jamaica, man.
It's also crazy to see how widespread 40K is as a hobby,
especially in Latin America. I'm really surprised that we get comments all the time
from like Brazil, Mexico.
Yeah, like Argentina. Is it Argentina or Argentina? Argentina, right? Bolivia. Named after, what's his name? Bolivar.
Is it Simon Bolivar?
There you go. Simon. Do you think that's why Mexicans say Simon way? Like, because of him?
Maybe.
I need to learn more about Simon Bolivar. Next question.
Reject X7. If an orc removed the arms and legs of a Necron and painted him red and then added tires, would it become a faster bike?
Yep. That's a good kit bash. I'm gonna do that. Oh, there's a guy on Instagram, I wish I knew his name, and I've talked about him before, but he created a mariachi-themed Necron dynasty.
Oh.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. I don't know why, but whenever I think of mariachis, I think of that one movie. What is it? Three Amigos?
Yeah, I never watched it with Martin Short and the other dudes.
I was about to say Martin Lawrence, but no, that is Martin Short.
Is it short or shorts?
Yes.
Okay.
The Vicarious One. Is Facebook a gene stealer cult?
It's a type of cult. Yeah, who uses Facebook anymore? Like your grandma uses Facebook. That's it. I logged on the other day and I was scrolling through just the feed, and it's all memes. Like it's people posting memes. Nobody's really posting anything noteworthy. That's what Instagram's for, or TikTok.
Dan Fab. If Toby Mcguire was in the 40K universe, who would he be?
That's a good question. Let's think about that. A rogue trader.
I could see that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could put his face on anybody and it would make sense.
A towel. Just give him a slit right here. Take off the nose. Even though Shadow Son had a nose.
She's evolving.
Next question.
Dstonk 333. If GW is bringing out the new Ork boys, is it time for them to evolve closer to becoming Orks and also getting bigger and tougher? Are there any clues in the lore that kind of seems to be going in that direction?
You need to check out our 40 facts on the Krork or 40 facts on the Brain Boys. Basically, the Krork were just Bloodaxe clanmen. They were just like really organized, really like militarized orcs that followed orders and were a proper army. And then when the old ones left, these Krork started calling themselves orcs, and they broke up, and they had this giant fight called the Big Party, where they finally dethroned the Bloodaxe clan from control, and all the orcs kind of separated. So there is no, like, the orcs are the Krork, so there is no other species. Yes.
Right, species.
Next question.
The Senate. He says, I don't know about you guys, but I prefer the Legion of the Damned to stay as nameless ghosts. Characters already have titanic amounts of plot armor, and we don't need to trivialize death any more than it already is. Dead characters should stay dead. It's what makes them legends.
I agree with you. You're right. You're right. And also, I like the concept of like they were the Firehawks. Period. And they can be everywhere and anywhere.
And everywhere.
And everywhere. This question comes from Promicist. If Necrons suppress a Khorne berserker, does he calm down because he's disconnected from Khorne? No. So I think you're talking about like the Necrons having what is that called? That sector of space that the Silent King is controlling.
Oh, Portillo's.
That's why the line's so long.
Yeah. All the Necrons are up there.
No, what is it called? What is it called? The Pariah Nexus. So, like, let's say if a Khorne berserker. So basically, I'll try to make it short. No, it wouldn't.
That's it.
That's it. No, because rage is within. So it is at its core. And yeah.
With that, our interruption has arrived.
We will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for listening. Ask more questions. We'll touch on this question again in the near future.
So, as always, thanks for listening, guys, and we are out. This has been The Sound Alchemist.
Grish 1.
Oh, if you could put my freedom